Hello and welcome back to the Merciful Moon channel. And I'm your host, Mercy. Today I have some impromptu general messages from the spirit realm. So, yeah, let's get into it, It's a nice day. The birds are singing. Bees are out. Spring is fully here. About to be summer. So let's see what the general message is that the spirit realm has for us today. We'll start with the Santa Muerte Oracle deck. What messages does the spirit realm have for the collective? What advice does the spirit realm have for the collective? Oop, almost, come on. Oh, there you are. There you are. Okay. Card number 23 and card number 14. Some of you may be born on the 23rd or on the 14th of a month. Some of you may be 23 years old. Lots of blue in these cards. Some of you are working on your throat chakra, or spirit is telling the collective you need to work on your throat chakra, because the card I have, card number 14, is actually reversed. So let me put this over here. And what does that card number 14 mean? Okay, the goddess of the waters, lakes, seas, and sailors, as well as the goddess of beauty and fertility. Okay, reminds me of Oshun, goddess of the waters, lakes, and seas, as well as Yemaya. Some of you may be working with Yemaya or Oshun, or this is a sign that Yemaya or Oshun is trying to reach out to you. Goddess of all the waters, lakes, seas, and sailors, as well as the goddess of beauty and fertility, she reminds us of how development and progress can only be possible if we view life as a benevolent river or moving events, and not as something static. The flow expressed by the love card, which is understood and allowed to run through, okay, this is an Aztec god's name that I don't know how to pronounce. Chalchi, anyway, I'm just going to call it Chal, to bring beauty in ardor instead of lightning and storms. Advice of the day: do not fight against the flow you're in. A river cannot be tamed with force. You must surrender to its current and use its strength as if it were your own. Okay. And card number 23 from the Santa Muerte Oracle deck is the card of unconscious. Some of you may be having insomnia. Some of you may be having strange dreams. This card, directly influenced by the moon, represents the unconscious, which is to say the treasure chest of images that come from your own experiences, into which thoughts, instincts, emotions, or behavior models flow and are influenced in turn by this part of your minds that we are unaware of. It is the passage between the spiritual and physical planes, intrinsically connected to dreams. The psychic dimension is also in contact with all aspects that come from collectiveness and with the primary, innate, and archetypical aspects that originate from the world of emanations. The advice: trust your intuition even if it seems to counter reason and rationality. Okay. So for what I'm getting from these two cards, some of you may be receiving answers and guidance through your spirit guides, through sleep, through your dreams on how to solve your current problems, but like there is some blockage, could be some blockage in the crown chakra with the lightning card, with the goddess of waters card in reverse, and the lightning, you can see lightning coming from her head. That there's a little bit of imbalance in your crown chakra that you're trying to heal. Some of you may need to do a spiritual bath, a salt bath. Some of you just may need to wash your hair. I had mine washed today. Had my locks professionally done. Some of you may feel like you're being watched when you're asleep. Like when you go to sleep, you feel energy more profoundly, and you feel like someone's looking in on your dreams. Or spirit could just be protecting you while you sleep. All right, let's bring out an old deck of mine, the White Light Oracle, with a cute wolf on it. One of my first oracle decks, gifted to me by one of my friends, old high school friends. White Light Oracle. What messages does the spirit world have for the collective? This oracle deck is huge, like it's bigger than my hand. So I gotta shuffle them kind of upright. What messages does the spirit realm have for the collective? Okay. Okay, this is in reverse. Got the Ishtar Lion Gate 888, but it was in reverse, so I'm gonna put that over here in the perspective. Some of you may be having issues with money, with finances. Could be blockages in your finances due to a blockage in the crown chakra. You're not receiving messages as you should, because if you see in the card, there's like this white light emanating from the forehead of the lion. Some of you may be Leos. Some of you may have Leo placements, or your animal totem could be that of a lion, or spirit is asking you to channel the energy, the regalness, the bravery, the power of the lion. Some of you are scared of your power. Some of you are scared to fully connect with the hidden realms, with the astrals, the astral realm, the spirit world. Because, like, I'm drawn to the forehead and the head of these cards. And this card has a bunch of eyes. So it also reminds me of the third eye chakra. So third eye, your third eye chakra and your crown chakra, could be some blockages there. Some of you are afraid of like fully connecting to the hidden realms, the spiritual realms. Like you have a lot of potential to be incredibly psychic and clairvoyant, or you're already making that step to be in communication with the spirit realm, but there's still more steps that you need to take. Let's see what the card number 44 from the White Light Oracle deck says for the passage Okay. Some of you may be life path 5s because 1 plus 4 equals 5 and 2 plus 3 equals 5. So life path number 5, life path number 4, and a life path number 8 might be significant to you guys. Okay, your heart has a heightened connection with the higher realms of consciousness and light. A blessing of empowerment and positive omens shall enter your world. Doors will open for you. Abundance and prosperity are headed your way. Take care of your heart. Ask for spiritual assistance, and it shall be granted. Something negative is going to transform into something very positive. Ishtar, the queen of night, a dark goddess of loss and letting go, but also a priestess of light, who holds the keys to renewal from suffering. She is relentless in her pursuit of the path to true inner freedom. She willingly surrenders her attachments and her identities, even separating herself temporarily from her loved ones, with such boldness and confidence that she crosses into realms where others dare not go. She experiences vulnerability, and in that state discovers deep truth. Ishtar is the capacity of the soul to integrate our experiences after reaching the greatest depths of suffering. She emerges and is reinstated upon her rightful throne, even when greater wisdom, spiritual power, and compassion. In a reading, she is a guardian and symbol of resurrection. You shall rise again. Those who have felt as though their identity or any other marker of security has been torn away from them are her children. They will find their way back to peace and prosperity under her auspices. If you have been suffering, this oracle indicates an end of the struggle is imminent. You shall be restored with so much more than you have lost. The Queen of Night, in the Queen of Night relief that dates back over belief that dates back for over 4,000 years from ancient Babylon, which was located in the lands of present-day southern Iraq. She is a bird woman priestess with talons and wings, flanked by owls and lions. She holds sacred tools, a rod, and a ring in her hands. And her hands are bejeweled and naked, symbolizing her power and freedom. Her symbols are the gate, the 8-pointed star, and the lion. She is considered the goddess of the planet of Venus, but the star Sirius is also sacred to her, the dog star. It rises each year. Its rise each year marks her ascent from the dark realms, which ensures prosperity and good fortune for the year ahead. Her jewels and tools represent her great power and effectiveness. The stars represent her higher consciousness and loving wisdom, and are a sign of great blessing for the life, indicating prosperity, peace, and healing, and love. The lion's gate falls when the sun is in Leo. Leo is the sign of the lion, the astrological ruler of the heart and the animal totem sacred to Ishtar. The rising of Sirius took place on July 26 in ancient Egypt, which marked the beginning of the Egyptian New Year. In modern times, in different latitudes, the date for the rising of Sirius varies considerably. Nonetheless, the 8th day of the 8th month is considered especially potent, and when the combined might with the 8-pointed star of Ishtar, the numerical frequency of the spiritual portal or doorway that opens on August 8th becomes 888. Actually, we're in 2024, so this is the year 8. So, what a wonderful card to have come up. So if you're an August baby or have your birthday in August 8, be on the lookout because your finances could be turning around, turning for the better on Lionsgate. The 888 frequency will stimulate your soul in its unique way. It facilitates a deepening intimacy between the spiritual worlds and the earth plane, an amplification of light and an outpouring of positive blessing for humanity. It is believed many, if not all, cosmic avatars who come to earth as advanced spiritual guides hail from Sirius and make their blessings increasingly available to humanity during this opening between worlds. This oracle brings a message of a breakthrough and healing of a significant lightening up of your life and the end of a deeply challenging cycle in your life. There's a special divine dispensation. Dispensation. Oh my gosh, I've been talking for so much reading this passage. Augured by the oracle of Ishtar's Lion Gate 888, where hope has been difficult to find, or all seems lost. The light showered turn, and beautiful blessings are destined to unfold in your life. Woo! Woo. But yeah, a lot of you are very deeply connected to the spiritual realm, and Spirit is asking you to work harder to rebalance and harmonize your third eye chakras and your crown chakras in order to receive the abundance, not only in just wealth, but also spiritual knowledge as well. Ooh, I'm gonna need some water reading that passage. Oh my goodness. Reading that alone probably took 10 minutes. Alright, let's get some more cards from my ancestor deck. What messages does the spirit realm have for the collective? Okay. A bunch of cards fell out. Let me do this again. That was too many. Let's try this again. Damn, okay, fine. They still giving me a bunch of cards. Ugh. Okay. Oh, that's Fox, and the Fox Spirit came out last time in that, like, there's like 10 cards coming out. Okay. Yeah. Fox Spirit, trust your talents in changing times. This is sideways. Lord, take charge with authority. Some of you may be into Wicca. Some of you may have Norse ancestry, work with some Norse spirits like Hela. Some of you may work with Carnunos. A lot of the greenery with the horns. Some of you may be interested in ancient Egypt because his scepter is also an Ankh. And we have warrior, be fearless and stand strong. Some of you may be Polynesian, Pacific Islander, Native American, have Native American ancestry. The fox is also wearing feathers as well. Navajo. Okay. Ooh, got a lot of cards. And spread here. Okay. Some of you may have a fox as an animal totem, as an animal guide. Spirit wants you to know that you are safe and you are protected, that wherever you go, there's no need to fear. That when you're trying to learn more about, witchcraft or spirituality, or, trying to lucid dream, you'll be safe. that you don't have to be afraid of what comes your way. With the crown, some of you may have royal bloodline. Some of you may be related to ancient kings or even related to deities. You have spiritual rank, spiritual power. You have an ancestor from whatever bloodline this is that protects you and looks out for you. Let's read for this fox spirit. Spirit fox. Stay alert as changes in the air. The spirit fox features a favorite animal of all time, the red fox, an amazingly resilient creature able to survive in urban environments or the freezing temperatures of the Arctic. Foxes know what it's like to be hunted for centuries. They have been sought for their precious fur when all they want to do is survive. So the spirit fox can help you overcome the energies of adversity and unfair treatment. Also, as urban foxes hide in cities and go about their business in the darker hours, the fox offers the medicine of blending in. Some of you may be called to do like protection magic, like veiling, learning how to conceal your presence from enemies, to conceal yourself from prying eyes. The energies around you are changing at this time, and although it may not always be comfortable, you are equipped with all that you need to survive this shift. You are being presented with opportunities to reach spaces you've never encountered before, and this can make you feel on edge. But be open to the shifts occurring because they really are the answers to your prayers. The experience of being hunted or threatened is now behind you, and you are being invited to come out from your den and reveal your glory and talents. Call upon Spirit Fox Medicine to help you be seen for who you are and trust in your talents in order to be the best you can be in these changing times. Wonderful. Yeah, Spirit saying you have nothing to fear. Whatever hidden enemies that you may have that you don't know of on the physical or on the astral plane, Spirit says you can outsmart them, you can outfox them. Nothing you don't need to worry about. You can outmaneuver those who are trying to spy on you. Don't back down. Make your opinions heard. Don't settle for second best. The excerpt from the Warrior card. Oh my gosh, my throat from that Ishtar card. Oh my goodness, that passage was long. Whew, goodness. A warrior is anyone who is ready and willing to know themselves and do what needs to be done in order to get where they want to be. In this deck, the warrior embodies fierce primal love, the warrior within, the energy you can call on to protect yourself, even if you don't think you love yourself. If you're exposed to a situation that can be harmful or dangerous, the steps you take to protect yourself are in fact acts of fierce love. Although the warrior in this card is surrounded by darkness, he is of the light. The warrior within is made of light and has the capacity to shine even more brightly when facing darkness head on. And that is the warrior card. Every single time I look at this card, I'm reminded of that one character from Moana. You know, the character that the Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson voices. That character. I haven't fully watched the movie, but I've seen clips. Some of you may be Hawaiian natives. But yes, Spirit is telling you that you're protected, that you can do preemptive magic to help, keep yourself safe during these times. All right. Now for the last cards. This one's going to be for my romance deck because I was called to use this deck along with the others. All right, romance deck. What messages does the spirit realm have for the collective? What messages does the spirit realm have for the collective? Woo! Okay. Just throwing everything at me today. Okay, we have let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. Some of you may need help when it comes to channeling, to learning about magic. Some of you may need to get a friend that's more experienced, or join a coven. Someone that can help you with with harmonizing your third eye chakra and your crown chakra, help you to channel your gifts better, to help you practice and strengthen your gifts, and to help you ward away hidden enemies. Then we got religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Sideways, meaning some of you are probably like actively converting to like to a new religion, or a new spiritual path that you feel is more suitable to you. Some of you might be former Muslims, former Christians, and are now being called to the path of witchcraft, Wicca, paganism, left-hand path, working with deities or other pantheons like the Norse mythology, Egyptian, or Babylon, because this card mentions Babylon, or the Orishas like Yamaya. And then the last card that came out was children. Your love life is being affected by children. So this card, like some of you could possibly be parents and have your kids of your own, or this could be more about healing your inner child, going about ways to heal your inner child, to make your inner child feel safe, to feel protected. The children card was in reverse, but yeah, perhaps that as a child you were always drawn to spirituality, to different modes of spirituality. You're drawn to ancient civilizations and cultures. You're probably interested in Atlantis, but you probably grew up in a strict religious household and weren't really able to fully, explore your beliefs, your spiritual practices until you became an adult, until you got older, or you moved away from an old family home or town. Some of you could come from a place where spirituality in general is looked down upon. So now you're reclaiming that part of yourself this new chapter in your life, Spirit's calling you to go forth and heal your inner child by practicing the spiritual path that is aligned to you and that you're drawn to. And through aligning yourself to a spiritual path that is meant for you, that spirit destines for you, you'll heal your inner child, and through that act you'll probably be able to find the love of your life, your soulmate. Yeah, I'm getting something else. Spirit's also telling me that if you were one of the kids that were forced in a religion that you really didn't want to be in, that kind of blocked some of your kind of weakened your spiritual gifts a little bit. But now that you're grown up, or you're able to make decisions for yourself in regards to spiritual practice, that you're you're going to be able to strengthen your intuition again, to reclaim the spiritual power and spiritual knowledge that was your birthright. Because being on a spiritual path that was not meant for you was blocking some of your gifts. With the Lionsgate card in reverse and the Goddess of Waters card in reverse, because I mentioned before I was drawn to their foreheads and the top of their heads, the third eye chakra and the crown chakra. But yeah, that is the messages that Spirit is giving to me today for the collective. I hope this brings clarity and guidance to some of you that are watching. So feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel, my videos, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye. Remember to hail Lucifer and to be a light in the darkness. Toodles.